I'm so happy to be here today. I just wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you to the staff and to Stephen for this issue and everything that you guys do. First, I'm going to read my poem that's in this issue, which you can find on page 77. It's called Jackrabbit Trading Post, and it's based off of the roadside attraction off of Route 66 that's called Jackrabbit Trading Post. It also has the epigraph, survive the creation of the interstate, Eric Gumney. A peach-toned Crayola, broken by distinct lines, red, yellow, a light gray, weathering in sun fade. A roadside attraction, standing tall, you display your curios. A pit stop, a stretch of the road, littered in the sand. You have your route, familiar with the passerby. Nothing lasts as long as the crushed beer cans, cigarette butts, and static memories. Southwest winds stay and go, the American dream playing on a worn-out Victrola, here at this stop. Okay, and next, I'll be reading a poem called Landscape with Disappearing History. You can be my rose bramble, toasted and begging the neon for a little bit of love, eye drops tracing down skin, a new, thirstier way to swallow your loss, or maybe just you. Let's record a live album and stitch the sound into a blanket. Let's wrap the silence in between the songs around us, then run away to Nevada or further, wherever the altitude can lick our skin and the view can oil paint us closer. Distance isn't as far when they're staring past, midnight's grazing sky mountain rocks. Let's get sick of it anyways. Force down cough syrup, staying with your Pepto pink cheeks, our voices in bed sheets, drowning. Okay. And now I have a poem titled How to Go Brackish, which is an ekphrasis based on Full Fathom 5 by Jackson Pollock. This painting, if you didn't know, is based on a quote from The Tempest regarding the shipwreck that happens in the play. And the painting itself has items such as cigarette butts and thumbtacks and paper clips embedded into the paint. Okay, so here's the poem. There's a gap between dirt and rain until they're mud, pooling in the beds of shoes and gutter basins. There's a time when rain gains weight and soaks past clothes. A lover names another untitled because they haven't laid paint across skin, because their colors haven't married canvas. Rain is heavier again and must decide when to become lake, when to hold itself closer than dirt. Another lover watches paint eat junk drawer runoff until colors become shipwreck and shipwreck becomes sea. The line between salt and wood is lost again as water pulls closer, as rain remains. And my next poem is one of my favorite titles that I've ever come up with. It's called 988 Million Birds Die Annually in Window Collisions. Let's dance with the blue music, devour the skin of morning skies. You speak and I become story, names forgotten with feathered tongues. I'm left as bird, breathing out rhythms the cold needs to grow, holding the clouds closer than I've ever held you. And then lastly, I have a poem titled Spatial Disorientation, which is what happens when you're in caves for too long. She took a bite out of you, teeth grinding bones, but aren't bones just teeth she hasn't shaped? The drunkenness and drug of the day make it easier to forge rivers into paths, so we can melt in your mouth and become solute, then seep like lightning strikes in skin. It's harder to stay flightless when you're stuck in sky, when your home is stone and your lips will never touch, no matter how hard she presses mute. Thank you so much.